Leasing a car is one of the worst financial decisions you can make when purchasing a vehicle, and today I'm going to explain why. I'm going to discuss what it actually means to lease a vehicle, the pros and cons to doing so, and why for most people, buying a car the traditional way with a loan or cash, if you have it, is probably the best option. Let's begin. I'm Chima, one half of the Asika Bros, and on this channel we discuss everything business, finance, wealth building. So if you're new and you're interested in that, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Today, we'll be talking about leasing a car, so please watch this entire video from beginning to end to kind of see where I'm coming from. Leasing a car is a very popular auto financing method. In fact, 1 out of every 4 new cars sold in the US is leased. So what does it actually mean though to lease a car? Why do people lease cars to begin with? Well, for starters, leasing a car can result in lower monthly payments on your car loan, sometimes even considerably lower. Okay, then so what's actually happening when people lease their cars? When you lease a car, you're essentially renting that car for a certain amount of time or miles. You make payments on the vehicle, and in exchange, the dealership will let you drive the car. This exchange will become even more important later on when we start talking about auto loans, so just keep this concept in mind. So, why do people lease their cars? For some people, leasing a car is one of the only ways they can use to actually get the car that they want. You see, the average price of a new car is getting more and more expensive every single year. In fact, in 2020, the average price for a new car was about $38,000. So if the cars that people are looking to buy are going for $40,000, it's no surprise that there's going to be people who want to look for a way to drive what they want with less impact on their day-to-day finances due to a lower payment monthly anyway. Let's use Tesla for example. I like Tesla. I actually recently just bought a new one. It's a Model Y. There's a video about that. Check it out. So let's just use Tesla's website because it's an easy example to kind of see the differences for cash, leasing, and loan purchase. So just go on Tesla's website. If you try to configure, let's just say any Model 3 that you want, pick your color. I'm just gonna go base for everything. And you get to the final part where you have to pay. You can pick your cash price, which of course, there's no monthly payments for that. You can pick your lease price, which customize your payment, put whatever you want down. It's gonna show you the equivalent for the loan section. And then you go see what it costs for a loan. For that same purchase. It's not that much of a difference, but there is a difference there. So, but if you look at where it says lease, that 10,000 mile number is there just showing you what the restrictions are. So 36 months, 10,000 miles, that's the term that you would have this vehicle for. So just keep that in mind when you're comparing these numbers, that you're comparing a loan, which is something that you're paying to own a vehicle, versus a lease, something that you're paying that you're gonna eventually return the vehicle. Once you're finished comparing the 3 options here, you can go ahead and click order with card and you can send it right to the Asika Bros. So a lot of the times when people are shopping for a car, and they may just be looking for a very low payment, and that's why leasing just becomes more attractive. You saw the numbers compared to purchasing the vehicle using a loan, and it's just a bit cheaper. And if you're wanting to just drive a new car every couple of years, leasing a car looks like an attractive way to go about it. Another reason why people lease their vehicles is because they have less than stellar credit or no credit history. In some cases, some people who want to go and buy a used car end up not getting a used car because they couldn't get a used car loan and instead lease a new car. You see, some banks won't offer a 60-month loan on older cars or ones that have a lot of miles on them. In some cases they do, but the APR is either higher or the loan term is shorter. And speaking of loans, some people actually look at leasing as an alternative to getting a long-term loan, because they can often lead to being upside down in their loan if they go long-term. Basically, upside down is industry speak for owing more money on a car loan than the car is worth. This is basically called negative equity. For example, let's say you have a car that's worth $10,000, but you owe $15,000 on your loan. That means you have negative equity of $5,000. Okay, so we talked about what leasing really is and why people do it in the first place. And now I can finally tell you why I don't recommend it. The short answer is buying is just better. In most cases, where available, it's just better to just buy the vehicle. Now, that's granting that you actually hold on to the car for several years and you take care of it. Essentially, yeah, always buy if you can. When buying a car, whether it's cash if it's possible, or let's just say you got a loan on the vehicle, you pay a little bit more per month, compared to a lease, but you have the ability to drive as many miles as you want, relative to how it affects the resale value and everything like that. You get access to tax credits. Let's just say you have an electric vehicle. You get, tax credits. Tesla, well, not anymore for the federal ones, but they may come back, who knows? We're looking out for that. We may make a video on that. But yeah, you get tax credits and access to other benefits that, you just don't get if you're leasing your vehicle. If you want to maximize your savings long term, buy instead of leasing. And if you want to save even further, buy used, if possible. And if you want to maximize even further than that, pay cash, if possible. Just a quick note on buying used. A used car is still a new car to you. You typically get the most value if you actually buy a used car, but I can make an entire different video on just that topic alone. If you're interested, leave a comment in the description below and maybe we'll do a video on that. Also, while you're down there, just tell me, what are your thoughts on leases? Have you leased a car in the past? Is your current car leased? What's your experience been with leasing? Just leave any and all thoughts in the comment section down below. I hope you really liked this video. It's a little bit different. We just needed to talk about some topics that I've been hearing a lot of questions about and thought, hey, why not? I recently just purchased another car myself, so this was one of those things that often gets brought up, and I just thought, hey, let's talk about it here on the channel. So thank you again for watching. Follow us on Instagram if you really want to support us, and stay tuned to what we're doing in the background, such as we're doing rental visits. We just got new tenants. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, like the video, hit that subscribe button, share it with a friend, follow us on Instagram. Thank you for the support. See you on the next one.